So what's up, you guys? It's your boy VKFX and I'm live here with you guys with another video to show you how to identify change in trend and how to draw your trend line, like how to identify when a trend is bearish and it starts changing to a bullish chart pattern, to a bullish chart, and how to draw your trend line, how to use your trend line to capitalize on the market. So that's what this video is for. And please, if you're just seeing me for the first time, I would like you to like, subscribe and share this channel to any of your friends for them to be able to learn from this educational content I've shared for you guys. Please, I'm rooting for you guys. Please hit the like button and the subscribe button so that I can be here every time to come here to give you guys educational content. So please hit that like button and subscribe button. Now let's go. So now, as you can see on the left hand side, as I've written, the left hand side is showing the change in trend. So now this is a bearish trend. Price was trending from a bearish trend. Like now, as you can see, price moving low. This is a lower high, lower low, lower high. So price gave us a lower low. When price gave us this lower low, price was not able to come back to give us another lower low. Price was not able to come back to give us another lower low. So what price did was price gave us a chart pattern. It gave us dog bottom chart pattern. So immediately gave us the chart pattern. Immediately gave us the dog bottom chart pattern. It started pushing up. And now let me tell you guys, how to know that the trend has changed, you must have to have at least two highs or two lows for you to know that yes, this trend have changed. Like now, I didn't even draw this thing very well. So let me try and draw it very well for you guys. Let me delete everything. I'll be drawing everything. I'll be drawing it for you guys later on. Or let me just do like this. Price push up. Then you must have to have at least two highs or two lows for you to know that the trend has changed already. You must have to have at least two highs or two lows. Note that down. You must have to have at least two highs or two lows before you know that yes, this trend has changed. Or else price might just go back up and liquidate you out and start and go back to its trend back. Yes, this is now it. You must have to have at least two highs or two lows before you know that yes, this trend has changed. So now, as you can see, this change in trend, we had price giving us lower highs and lower lows. So now when it got to this stage, it gave us equal lows. It wasn't able to break this last low that it gave us. It wasn't able to break this lower low that it gave us. What it did was it gave us equal lows and start pushing up. When it started pushing up, it came back and gave us a retest on the neckline of the double bottom. It gave us a retest of the neckline. After that, it started pushing up again. So now at this stage, price came back down. It came back down to this stage now. It came back down here. So when you see that price is already at this stage, price has given us this second higher low. Like now, as you can see, this is an higher high, higher low, higher high. So now this is the second higher low that we're having here. So this is the time for you to know that yes, this trend has changed already from a bearish pattern to a bullish pattern. So now this is when you know that this trend has changed from a bearish pattern to a bullish pattern, and that's a simple one. It's just inversely the same way too. It's just the same way too. If it's a bullish candlestick, if it's a bullish trend, like now, let me draw it for you guys. Like now, we're having bullish trend. Price is moving up, moving down, moving up. So price got to this stage. It couldn't give us another higher high. It stopped there and start pushing back down. So price went back up to retest the neckline, start trending back down. So when price started trending, it moves back up to that lower low. It came back to that lower low to retest it again. So at this stage, what you are supposed to know that yes, the price has already changed from the bullish trend to the bearish trend. And note, I've told you guys, before you know that yes, this trend has changed, you must have to have at least two highs or two lows. Or else, if it's just one high, you have, or one low you have, that's not a correct change in trend. That is a bad one, and price might go back and start continuing in the trend. So let me explain that for you guys. Let me explain the otherwise part of it. Like now we're having bullish trend, we're having bullish trend. So price cut here, it couldn't break below, it gave us equal lows, it gave us equal highs, it gave us equal highs, push down. So price can just go back, it might not retest space, price might just go back immediately back to this, it can just go back to that equal high and break above the equal high, and later on to start trending in the same trend. That's the otherwise part of it. So if you have to trade a change in trend, you must have to have at least 2 highs or 2 lows before you can know that yes, this trend has changed. And that's just the same way for using, drawing your trend line. If you want to draw your trend line, as you know, I've always been bringing this to you guys. If you want to draw your trend line, you must have to have at least 2 highs or 2 lows before you can draw your trend line. So now let me go to the trend line part now. So now let's see. You know, price has changed its trend. You know, we're having bearish pattern before. So price changed its trend from bearish, it start pushing back up with the equal lows it gave us there. Price start pushing back up. So now it came back to retest the neckline. When it retests the neckline, it start pushing back up. So now at this stage, the place you be expecting at this stage now, normally you'll be expecting price to come back to this higher high that it's created, because this is the nearest support, that because the price broke above this resistance, and when price break above the resistance turn to support. So that's what I use. If the price break above the resistance, it turns to support. If price breaks below a support, it turns to a resistance. So now price broke above this resistance, so what you'll be expecting is for price to come back to this resistance and start pushing back up. So now if price come back to this resistance and failed to push back up at this resistance point, there is still another support you have that can push the price back up, and which is the trend line support. So now as you can see, we have this one is a lower low, and this one is higher low. So what you do is connect those trend lines together. And boom. So what you be expecting is, this is a conjunction area, so you can be expecting price to push back up from this trend line support, and from that stage you'll be expecting your double bottom chart pattern. And when you see your double bottom chart pattern, you'll be longing to the upside. Your stop loss will be below the trend line, and you'll be rooting to buy to the upside. So this is a way to draw a trend line, just the same way for a bearish trend line. So let me draw that for you guys. Let me try to draw that for you. After I've drawn this, then I'll be explaining to you guys on live chat. So now bearish, this is a bullish pattern, but price gave us equal highs. It couldn't break that high. Price start breaking, pushing back down, retest, then at this point here, you would have drawn your trend line to wait to see where price will be rejecting from, and that's where the trend line comes in. From this high, you draw your line from here, and then boom, where you be expecting to sell is at this stage, at this conjunction zone here. This is where you should be expecting to sell the trade for that time. Analyzing with phone is kind of hard, but I don't have any excuse. I have to do this for you guys so that I can be able to learn from this. So now as you can see, this is how to use a trend line. You must have to have at least 2 highs or 2 lows before you can draw a trend line, before you can use your trend line normally. Otherwise, let me show you the reason why you must have to have 2 highs or 2 lows. Let me show you the reason why you must have to have 2 highs or 2 lows. You know, price push up. Oh, sorry. Just quite hard. Price push up, then push back down. So now, this is just one low, and you cannot draw your trend line. You cannot connect it to any second low. So price, you might not know where price will come to. You cannot draw. You cannot say you want to put your trend line here. You cannot say you want to put it here because you are not having any low. Price might just come back down and break that your trend line. Price might come back down and break the trend line that you have there and start pushing back up. So just note it. You must have to have at least 2 highs or 2 lows before you can be able to draw your trend line. 2 highs or 2 lows for you to be able to draw your trend line. So now let's go to live chat for me to be able to explain that for you guys. I'll be explaining the change in trend for you guys first. I have something here. As you can see, I've marked this out for you guys. This is USD card that I'm using to identify, to teach you guys. So now as you can see, price has been trending up, higher high, lower. This is a lower high, lower lower high, higher low. Price was arranging at this stage here. Then it got to this stage. It gave us equal highs. When it gave us this equal highs, price was not able to push back up to continue its trend. Or see what it did. Price started pushing back down, and when it pushed back down, it gave us a retest of the neckline. Immediately gave us a retest. Boom! Price started selling. So if you were to take this trade, you will have waited to short from here. Immediately you see the retest. If I go to lower time frame, you see it. But if I go to lower time frame, I will lost this place where I saw this chart. So I don't want to go to the lower time frame. So you see, immediately price gave the retest of the neckline. It started pushing back down. It started pushing down massively. And this is, I'll be showing you when it took back up from its trend. So as you can see, at this point 2 year, price was in a downtrend. New price was in a downtrend. So at this point here, price gave us equal lows. It gave us equal lows, which is double bottom. It gave us equal lows here. So as you can see, after that equal lows, price started pushing back up. This is the equal lows we have here. As you can see, I'm doing this with my phone, so you guys don't have any excuse. Even though you don't have a laptop, you must be trading. It's not by force you must have a laptop before you start trading. You can use your phone to trade anything on the charts. And this, you guys, these patterns I've been teaching you guys, you can apply it on any chart. Even though if it is synthetics you are trading, if it is futures you are trading, anyone you can apply it. If it is forex pairs you are trading, you can apply it on any pair that you want, and it will work definitely, because it's what everybody is using. So immediately give us this equal lows. Price pushed back up, gave us a retest of the neckline, and started pushing up. As you can see, that's just a simple thing. So that's just it. This is for the change in trend. This is for a change in trend of charts. The change in trend of charts. So now let's go to the trend line part. The trend line part is the Euro JPY I'll be using for you guys. The trend line part, it happened of recently, but I didn't take the trade. At this point, the trade is set already. The trade is set already for me. So what I'll be doing on this trade, I'll be waiting for the 15-minute time frame. But let me explain to you guys first. Thank God this happened. As you can see, price is in an uptrend. As you can see, price has been trending up. Then after trending up, it gave us an high here. This is a higher high. It's pushed back down. It gave us a lower high. Then after this lower high, price, no, sorry guys, let me explain. I want to explain this for you guys very well so that I can be able to understand. I want you guys to understand this trade very well. Let me go to the lower time frame. Sorry, I'm coming. So as you can see, price gave us, it was pushing up, it gave us an higher high. Then after this higher high, it came back down, it gave us a lower high. After this lower high, it gave us higher high. And then after this higher high, it pushed back down and give us another lower high. Sorry, it's not a lower high, I'm supposed to say. It gave us an higher low. Sorry guys, it's supposed to be higher low, I'm supposed to be saying. And do not mind the chicken like shouting, and the chicken will want chop for December with that. Don't mind it, it's just has to, it's just doing its thing. So higher high, higher low, lower high, higher low, yes, higher low. Then it give us another higher high. Then it give us a lower high here. Abi higher low. Sorry. Then now, this was where the chart was when I was analyzing it. So as you can see, when it gave us these two lower lows, what I did was I connected my trend line. I connected my trend line from this lower high. I connected it with this one. Then now, our price is already breaking below, and now price came back. You see, as you can see, when price came back to test this our trend line support, and when it tested, it immediately started pushing back up. But now the price is changing, like it's breaking below our trend line, it's breaking below our support. So is that this price trend back down to this our support zone? Is that price come back to this support zone and start buying back to the upside, or it changes trend? So that's it for you guys. Hope you learned something from this content I've shared to you guys, and I hope I see you in the next video. Please, I would like you guys to hit the subscribe button and the like button so that the video can be recommended to any other person who is struggling to identify change in trend and how to draw a trend line. So please guys, hit the like button, subscribe button. Love you guys, and I hope I see you in the next video. Stay blessed and peace out.